Hey guys, thanks for coming out for another episode of Crescendo. Today we're sitting here with EPI III. How you guys doing today?
Doing great, man.
Doing
great. Awesome.
All right, and for the fans out there, just go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm EPI III, and this is my drummer.
What's up? Dustin Gauvain.
All right, now how long have you guys been performing together?
Man, I guess it started like at least 10 years ago, close to 10 years ago. We started in a couple of metal bands, just doing that stuff and building on this whole metal scene. We had a full band, and I was pretty much just screaming all the time and playing guitar, and then all of a sudden decided to take a backswing, and now it's just me and him. We decided not to do the whole full band, just keep it a two-piece.
Good. And how'd you guys meet?
Man, I was touring around with a band back in the day. Actually, my first kind of touring band, and I knew the bass player that was playing with his band through a friend of mine who had just kind of had known him back in the day. Mm-hmm. And they said, "Hey, man, we need another band to play with us out here in Seguin, and a little place called the Hot Spot." And we went and did a show with them, and went afterwards, and we all partied and had a good time, and kind of just started from there. And then we kind of did a bunch of different shows together because we liked, each other's bands and how everything sounded together and all that. So
I think this guy hit up my bass player to start like an 80s metal band.
Yeah, that's right.
My bass player is like, man, I'm really into the G-Funk stuff, so 80s metal, not quite my scene. He was like, but why don't you join my band? And we got back together and started hanging out and jamming again.
Yeah. So where all are y'all going on tour right now?
Right now it's just a giant Texas tour. We started in Austin during South by, and we've just kind of been branching out. Houston, Corpus, Amarillo. I think we're actually headed to Amarillo next. And then we'll be finishing out the tour out in Fort Stockton. And it's wild out there. It's a little town, and it's wild. They have the whole alien thing going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you get out there, you're like, oh, this is kind of creepy.
There's nothing else to do.
But,
all the folks come out and jam and have a good time. It's a great place to go throw a show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Are y'all believers? Y'all believe in aliens?
There's something out there. There's got to be something out there. Come on. Like,
I don't believe that I'm getting anal raped by aliens. There might be something else out there.
So aside from the probing, is there definitely something? Yeah. That story definitely got to get checked out.
When you meet cats like Jerry. We met this dude today, and we didn't even really meet him. It was kind of just a walkthrough, but his name was Jerry.
Jarrie.
Very cool dude.
So, do you guys want to perform again next year at South by Southwest, or what are you going to be doing next year about that time?
Man, honestly, I don't know. We really this project has been so much fun that we've just been playing it all by ear. It's like, we'll promote something, we have something to promote, we'll start promoting it, and then we just see wherever people want us to take it. And this past year, it wasn't even a plan at first to be in South by, but then it was like 4 months before, it was like, dude, we have to do South by. Like, everybody's asking us to play a South by thing, so we put it together really quick. And we might do it again next year.
So who are some of the musicians that you guys listened to growing up?
Man, I think drums-wise, my first influences, I know one of them is definitely EPI's, which is Vinnie Paul from Pantera.
Yeah.
I mean, just put in that first Cowboys from Hell's album, and it blew my fucking mind, man. It was amazing. Deftones was another one that I started off with. I had a cassette tape of those guys, and they were just absolutely killer, man. And I wanted to do something like that, and then I was real into punk rock for a long time. I did that whole thing, but I've always been kind of intermixed.
So Travis Barker was
First, the original Blink-182 stuff, they kind of went pretty far. I didn't really follow, but the original stuff I definitely did dig and stuff like that. you know, and Strung Out and some cool bands like that from California.
I'd have to say Sabbath all the way, man. Like when the
Yeah.
very first Sabbath album I ever heard, it was like life change, bam. It's time to rock. Like,
Hell yeah.
man, just Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, life changing.
So what are some of the more current metal bands that you guys are fans of?
Man, I've been listening to like a lot of the like the Between the Buried and Me, that kind of like
Oh, yeah.
jazzy metal that, I mean, I don't know, they're just a little everywhere.
Yeah.
I haven't been listening to just like any certain thing. It's just been a little bit of Deftones, a little bit of, man, just, I don't even know. Today I was jamming the very first Fort Minor album just because I wanted to hear some fresh hip hop, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm that way. I kind of listen to a lot of different stuff. Metal wise, a lot lately. I've really been into Demon Hunter.
Okay.
Now, I'm not a Christian-based kind of music guy or anything like that, but I really their riffs and their music stuff is
It's a Christian band?
is badass. They are a Christian band.
That's
It's
tight.
crazy.
That's a tight name.
But you know, other than that, you know, the Flowbots I think
Yeah.
are a great band, and they do a lot of kind of what we do, where we do a lot of hip hop mixed in with rock, and they have live drums and live instruments over
I think
top all this hip hop stuff.
One of our biggest influences is Non-Point. We grew up listening
Yeah.
to Non-Point. And,
Yeah.
dude, and you got that hip hop metal flow.
They do a lot of that too. It's awesome.
And I think our stuff, I think a lot of our stuff that has our hip hop, it's a lot lighter than that kind of Non-Point sound. But I think here and there we still find that crunch in the guitar and have to scream a little bit just to, you know, get out a little bit more emotion.
So if someone had never heard of you guys before, how would you explain one of your shows to them?
Man, I'd have to say
High
just
energy.
full energy.
Yeah.
We're coming to rock. I mean, I just feel like if somebody is going to come out and check out a band and want to see some entertainment, let's give them that entertainment. You know, like, I mean, we write some good tunes, but playing up on a stage and just playing some tunes isn't enough for me. I mean, when I start feeling it, I want to give that emotion back just as much as they give.
Yeah, it can't just be like dead corpses like Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Look at the lights.
When you have a band like Floyd, I mean, you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
Still, like, I'll look at those lights for a little while.
We've rocked a lot of years, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
been a lot of years of stage presence, and you learn along the way. You know, everybody starts off feeling comfortable up there, but I think together we've played in so many bands together for so many years. We're comfortable like that, and we know how to feed off each other's energy, and I think that really helps. And when we're having fun, everybody else is having fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way we want to have it.
That's the
So-
whole point of this. I mean, this project is about having fun and getting out some energy. You know, I mean, just getting out there and doing it. I mean, we're having fun traveling and meeting folks. Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the first things that drew me to you guys was y'all's energy. I definitely like. It's way cooler like when someone's like up on stage and they're like playing the guitar or like drumming and they're like getting into it. Instead of just standing there.
And what's so cool is, I guess, like, we're just feeling these songs out to the point where even when we got off stage, I think at the South by show where you saw us, I mean, we got off stage and it was kind of like, that was a dope show. I hope we moved around a little bit, like,
Yeah.
and everybody was like, dude, y'all are everywhere. That's good. We didn't remember that. We just felt it. The music took us, and that's awesome. And it's killer just to let those beats just flow, you know.
So where do you guys write most of your music? Like where's y'all's zen place to write?
Epi writes all the music. And then, but writing the music is different from writing the live show for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He writes all the music, and then we write together a live show.
I don't
which
want
is really fun.
I don't want anybody to be able to put in my album and then be like, oh, I don't want to go see him live at the record jams.
Yeah.
You know? No, I want you to be able to listen to the album and then come out and be able to sing along with the songs because they're the same lyrics. But we're changing up the songs. We're changing up. I mean, you might hear a bridge here, but we're going to move that bridge to another song and just fiddle around with shit. I mean, we're having fun. I can say that we're having fun, man. And so there's no limit. I mean, we chop up songs. We get rid of beats. We throw in new sounds. We've just added it all up. I mean, we're just having a good
And
time.
in fact, we play in the same place that we started.
Yeah.
When I started Plague of
Yeah.
98 with you, we knew each
Yeah.
other, but when we first got into a band together, it was at this house.
Yeah.
And it's funny how it's come back full circle. and
Throughout
now
the
we're
years,
playing there. Yeah.
Throughout the years, we kind of moved around. We had studio spaces and stuff, and now that it's just me and him, it's like we don't need this big studio room anymore. Let's just go back to the old school way and do it inside our room, a personal studio. And dude, we've been doing it, and we kick it in there for. We think it's like an hour, and then we look at the clock, and it's like 7 hours have gone by. And we're like, all right, well, this set's gonna rock.
Hell yeah. So you guys have any hobbies outside of music?
I'm a chef.
Yeah.
That's what I do as a job.
Okay.
But also as a really fun hobby of mine. And then I'm a huge hunter. I love going out and harvesting meat and cooking it. And I mean, it's great fun for me.
What about you?
I'm an events coordinator, and the rest of the time I'm writing music. I pretty much, if I'm not doing events coordinating, I'm living in the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was my choice every day, I'd wake up and just stay in that studio. So.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would
Yeah.
feel the same way.
Yeah.
And then do y'all have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff?
We got everything you can think of. Some of the stuff I don't even know we have.
Yeah, catch us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Catch us on what are the other
YouTube has our music all over. The full album, you can find it on YouTube, and on Spotify, Rap City, Deezer,
Pandora.
Yeah, you name it, you can find it.
iTunes. You
We
can
got
go buy
that.
the album on iTunes and have it. It's
High Five
great.
45 is the new album. Between the Lithium is the last album, and I have a mixtape that I'm working on right now that will be coming out pretty soon. It's just change up plans a little bit before we work on our third piece.
Yeah. Dope. Well, did you guys have anything else you want to talk about tonight?
Man, give us a shot. You know, come out and check it out one time. I promise you won't be disappointed. You guys are going to love it. It's fun music. You can dance, you can head bang, you can do whatever you want and enjoy yourself. So
Sold.
Keep rescuing dogs because I see commercials and they make me sad. I need to get rid of that.
have your pets spayed and neutered.
All right. And then any shout outs you guys got to anybody out there? Any fans or anybody at home watching you want to?
Man, our publicity, CPR music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude.
They bend over backwards and do such a great job for us. Anybody that's looking for representation, CPR is great. They'll work with you. They'll get you the shows.
You can find facebook.com/crimpr.
Yeah.
So, it's awesome.
All right.
Crim with a C.
Yeah.
Anything else, gentlemen?
I think that's it, man.
All right,
well,
Hopefully we'll
thank you
see you
very
guys
much for
later.
coming out.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Camera check. Ready?
I'm recording.
Check. I saw a red light.
Alright, I think we're live.
Alright, guys.
27 minutes and 55 seconds. Have we been recording for the last 27 minutes and 51 seconds?
No, that's how much time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get the light adjusted a little bit. They're pretty dark on the video.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. You can edit it later, yeah.
We need to move into that kitchen or something. Move the chairs in.
That was pretty cool.
Y'all could just.
That looks pretty good. That's what's up. Y'all look like y'all are in a fucking torture chamber right now. That's cool. Alright.
Saw a red light.
Alright, I think we're live.